What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today's Saturday tournament, and today we're going to play everybody's favorite Metal Rayquaza. I've actually heard people call it Solid Snake, if you know anything about that. That's a pretty cool name, too. But we're just going to call it Metal Rayquaza for now, just in case we don't get the Solid Snake reference. But, we talked about this deck multiple times. We actually had two interviews with this deck. They are brothers, and one of them made top 8. The other one almost made top 8, or maybe not almost made top 8, but he did make top 64 day 2 at Nationals. So obviously this deck is really strong here. The only difference in their deck is that Ben played an AZ over course. He was the one that didn't make top 8, but I think the AZ is a really good play overall. And besides me spatting about this deck, talking about, like, this is what this card does and everything like that, down below are both their interviews. They are really good interviews. If you, for some reason, missed them and want to learn more about this deck, go check those games out, or go check those interviews out. They are really, really helpful here. I guess some things to note about this deck that maybe you haven't really seen on my channel is Kecleon here for the M attack. Choose one of the defending Pokemon's attack. Use it if you have the necessary energies. And this is going to be used to copy Mega Rayquaza in the mirror match. You can send up Kecleon, copy Ammo Break, and then you can also use it to copy Raichu or Mewtwo. Against Mewtwo, you can color change into a Psychic to hit for weakness. So if they have a DCE, all you need is a DC and energy, and you can one-shot Mewtwo with the Kecleon, which is pretty cool there. And like I said, for Raichu, you can easily beat it that way because you can send up Kecleon and use its Circle Circuit for the knockouts. And then you have other attackers here, like Heatran, which is another good attacker. Steam Blast could knock out Raichu also as well, and Steel Drop for 80 could be pretty useful. And then you do have Aegis Slash to even counter Raichu even more. So if you're worried about Raichu, don't be. You have a lot of good counters to it. Aegis Slash and Mighty Shield. You have Heatran, which can one-shot it. Kecleon, which can one-shot it. The hardest matchup for this deck is Manectric Garbodor, not Manectric so much as Manectric Garbodor heading for weakness and shutting down the Bronzongs is probably one of the biggest things that that deck does to you, which is pretty bad there. Maybe you can add a Xerosic or a not a Toll Scrapper, a Megaphone, Startling Megaphone. But the only problem with that, with the Startling Megaphone, is when you play it, you only get to use it once. You don't play DOS Machine. You could play Xerosic since you do play VS Secret here. Maybe you can cut cut the Skyfield down to 3. That's probably the best suggestion I could give if you want Xerosic in this deck. Once you use Xerosic, you do have a turn to use all your abilities to knock out a Mega Manectric. The only problem is you need a Xerosic and a Skyfield, because they're gonna play 3 to 4 Rough Seas to counter your Skyfields, which is pretty bad there. So to actually take a knockout that turn, you'll need a Skyfield, you'll need the Xerosic, and you'll need like 2 to 3 Pokemon. Depending on how much your bench is, you do need 7 Pokemon to hit 210. I think Mega Manectric has 210 if I remember correctly. And if it has more than 210, you need 8 Pokemon on your bench, which is really hard there. You just have to probably accept that you're going to lose to Manectric. But besides that, you have really good matchups across the board. Maybe against Kling, that could pose a threat. Maybe you can just make sure you try to license those Klinklings as soon as you can, and that should be able to help you there. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and like I said earlier in the start of the video, make sure you go down below, check those 2 interviews out. You can learn a lot about Metal Rayquaza there, and they're really good players. They got their Worlds Invite, they made Top Cut at Nationals, so make sure you check out those videos if you haven't seen it. But hopefully you enjoyed the series. It is a 3-game series. We play round 1, round 2, round 3. We show off the deck a lot, show its true potential, and that's why I like these Saturday tournaments. It's cool too. I've had some people suggest like maybe put them all in one video, but the problem there is you can't like leave and come back, and I think it's more exciting there to watch the games individually. But maybe if enough of y'all want them all together, it could. But right now we're gonna keep them separated. It seems more interesting that way. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed these games, and I hope you have a great Saturday. Thanks for watching once again. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.